students. I hope you all are fine and you have completed your notebook according to the part A, which I have given the questions on the Google Classrooms according to the part A unit. There were the unit 5s and I have given the questions separately of the unit 5 and you all have completed your notebook. That was all about your part A. Unit 1 was communication skills, unit 2 was the self-management skill, unit 3 was the information and communication technology skills, and the unit 4 was the entrepreneurship skills, and the unit 5 and the green skills. And I have given many questions related to these 5 units and I hope you all have completed your notebook. And अगर आपने अभी तक complete नहीं किया so please complete your notebook because there is a marks of the completion of the notebook in essay 1 and please send me your complete work. I will make a one group and you can send me your complete work by making a PDF your all work. That is the unit part A. Now there are the unit part. We have done the web application and the security, and the topics we have done under it: working with accessibility options, networking fundamentals, instant messaging, blogs, offline blogs, online transaction, and the security. Up to here we have done the web application and the security. But according to their new syllabus, 3 more topics are added. We all have done these topics and under this web application and security, and 3 more topics are added here according to the new syllabus. And I hope you all have bought your books from the Khurana bookstores. And there was the one book of the IT micro. Many students are asking me what is the name of the book. That is the IT 402 Information Technology Vocational 402. This is the your code name is 402 and book name is IT Internet Technology, Information Technology Vocational. Our course is the vocational courses. And this with that book you will get this book also. This is according to the new syllabus, which topics which are more added and which are cut down. The new topics are here and the old topics are the old book. They will give you these 2 books for your information technology subjects. And in this book you can get the 3 more topics that are added in the web application and the security. Today I am going to teach you that 3 topics. After that I will take your online classes for your queries, for your essay 1 exams, for your viva, for seeing your copy completion and many other things. I will take the online classes, and after essay 1 we will start the new topics after essay 1 exams. So please be sincere about your work, complete your notebooks and please start to read the chapters from the book. Otherwise it will be very difficult for you to read all the topics at the same time and in the exam time. That will be very much difficult for you. So let's start with the new topic under the web application and the security. Come with me. Yes, our topic is importance of the workplace safety. The importance of the work, that is a very important issue. That is a very important topic. That is the workplace safety, because where we are working, it is the safety issues is the important issue there. Many employees are working there. If there is any injury and any issues with the employees, that it is the responsibility of the organizations to take care of them. If there is any loss, if there is any injury, any hurt to the employees there, that there can be a big loss to their families also. The overall responsibility, it is the overall responsibility of the organizations to keep the workplace safe. So how we can keep the workplace safe? There are some problems that can occur for the safety of this. That we should consider these problems, and according to that we should an organization should some safety rules according to the problems here. First problems that can occur, that is the fire safety, because it's you have heard many cases when there is a short circuits and many problems there, and sometimes there is a fire due to some short circuit electric wires also. So it is the responsibility of the organizations that this can happen anytime. So considering this points, the organization should follow some safety rules. These safety rules are these, that is, keep the workplace clean. Where your workplace should be the workplace where we are working, that should be very clean and that should not be untidy. because if that is untidy, then there will be the very hodgepodge of the wires, and it can, when the wires are coming in contact with each other, they can produce a smoke, and according to they can produce smoke, and due to the smokes the fire, there can be a fire also. So the workplace should not be untidy. All the wires should be in a proper place, in a proper symmetry, in a systematic way, that should be bind together. The workplace, that clean workplace is the place when the workplace is very clean, then the employees that enjoy the working also there. Maintain electrical safety. There should be the electrical safety also. All the wires that are using in the that all the wires that are at the workplace there, then there should not be faulty wires and the malfunctioning wire. If there is any faulty wire, that should be time to time there should be checking of the faulty wires, and that wires should be removed from there, and that should be there should be there should be that time to time that should be changed, and there should be, if there's some electric wires that are malfunctioning, we should change the wires of that for the proper safety of the workplace. Next is the keep the electrical control panel accessible. When there is any chance of the fire, then the electrical panel then the electrical control panel should be accessible. It means that wherever there is any chances of the fire, then anyone can go to the control panel and easily he can handle it, and easily he can switch off all the lights there. If it is not accessible, that it can result into a big damage for the workplace and for the employees also there. So the electric panel should be accessible, it should be managed, it should be systematic, that everyone can access it easily. Next is stores the chemical safety. All the chemicals which we are using in the organizations, we should have the proper safety of these chemicals, that there should be proper place for placing these chemicals there, and all the instructions that are written on these chemicals, we should follow these instructions. We should not put the chemicals here and there. It should be on the proper place. That will a major part for the safety against the fire. Next is conduct the fire safety training. An organization should give the proper training to the employees that are working there, that there should be the fire safety training, how if there is any case of the fire, how they can escape themselves. There should be training of this. And next is fit the relevant equipment. The equipments which we have installed in our organizations for escaping from the fire, that is the fire extinguisher, smoke alarm and sprinkles, and where they are fitted, we should check it time to time, because they are in the working condition or not. And if they are not in the working conditions, then we should change them and we should repair it time to time. Next is marks the exits. If there is any emergency, then the exit mark, then the emergency exit should be properly marked, and everyone should be aware of this, that if there is emergency, how the employees can go out from these emergency gates and how they can open these emergency gates. So these are some safety rules that an organization should follow for the safety of the employees who are working there. If there is the safety, then there will be a healthy environment between the employer and the employees there, and they will all the employees will work for the organization by heart, and it will be beneficial for the organization and for the employees also. So these are the first is the fire safety, and the next safety is safety from the spills and the falls. So safety from slips and the falls. How we can slip when there is a low frictions between our footwear and the floor, then we can fall, then we can slip and fall if we are collide with some obstacles that is in our path, and then we lose our control and we can fall down here. So these type of problems occurs in the workplaces. So what should follow the organizations for the safety of these falls and the slips? First is keep the walking surface clean. in organizations the working surface should be the very clean, so that there should not be any chances of the falls and the slips. You can see in our school also, all the times the persons who are cleaning the floor, because there should not be any harm to the student of the, there should not be any harm for the school students. So this is, they keep the working surface every clean. There should not be any objects that is lying on the floor also. There should not be any slips also. Second thing, that is lightning. Lightning, there should be the proper lightning, so that everything should be visible to the employers. Everything should be visible to the employees who are working in the organization. If they are if there will be the proper lightning, that will be easy for the persons to see the things that are lying on the floor, so that they can escape themselves from the slips and the falls. Next is the signs. There should be the proper signs. If there is some spills there, if there is some spills on the floor, if there is some uneven uneven floor, then if there are steps, so there should be the proper signs for all these things. And if there will be the proper sign, it will be very easy for the employees who are working there, and they can escape themselves from these type of mishappenings. Next is the footwear. Employees should wear the footwear according to their working place. They should see what is the required type of the footwear is required for working in this place, and they should choose their footwear according to that, according to their workplace. Next is manage the code. Sometimes there are some internet wires and some electric wires and many wires that are lying on the floors. That should not be, they should be properly tied and they should be in the manageable form. And most of the time aajkal the wires that should be behind the wall, that should not lying on the floor. So there should be proper managing of the codes. Next is check the floor conditions. Time to time the floor conditions should be checked. If there is any broken floor, then that should be repaired timely. Next is clean up spills immediately. If there is any spills on the floor, then that should be cleaned up immediately. We should inform to the persons who cleaning persons, and so that there should not be any harm to other person. As we see there is some spills on the floor, we should inform to the cleaning persons to clean these spills. And the time to time these should be followed in the organizations for escaping, for preventing the slips and the falls. So this is all about the second safety. First safety was the fire safety, second safety was the slips and the falls, and the third safety is the electric safety. Third is the electrical safety. There are the various wires that are used in organizations. If they are untidy and they are not properly handled, then the electric shock can occur. So to prevent the electric shock, then these safety rules should be followed by the organization. First is electric installations should be done and maintained by a competent person and checked regularly. When we are doing the electrical installations in our organizations, then that should be done by the trained person, ताकि वहाँ पे कुछ मिसहैपनिंग होने के चांसेस कम हो. अगर ट्रेंड पर्सन होगा तो वो सेफ्टी रिक्वायरमेंट्स को भी ध्यान में रखेगा, and then he will arrange all these things in a proper manner. Next, socket outlets should not be overloaded by the use of the adapters. मतलब we should use the socket wires, but it doesn't mean that socket wires, we are using a very large number of the adapters there, then they can cause the electric shock also. Next is electrically powered equipment should be used. We should use the properly electric wired equipments with the full safety. Who are having the there is a proper shield of the safety on the electric equipments. We should use that type of the equipments there. There should be safety signs and the symbols. If there is any chances of mishappening, then there should be proper signs and symbols should be maintained in the organizations for the safety purpose of the employees. This is all third electric. This was all about the points that an organization should follow for the safety of the employees for the electrical safety. First we have done the fire safety. Second we have done the that is slip and fall safety, and the third we have done the electrical safety, and the fourth thing we are going to do, that is the first aid box. These are the safety that then organization should follow at last, and there should be the first aid safety also. Every organization should have the first aid safety for the employees. What is all about this? Next is the first aid safety. First aid safety is provided by the organizations to the employee. If any employee is injured, there is the first aid. Every organization should have the first aid box in which there should be a medicines. That box should be full of the medicines and the many ointment that can be used for the person who is injured. That first aid box is helpful to the employees. If he is injured, that will help them before going to the hospital, and it will be beneficial for saving their life also, and for there should not be a more harm to the injured persons. So what are the benefits of this first aid box? That is, creates a more positive and safe working environments. That if there is the first aid safety in their organizations, then every employee who is working there, he and she will feel some safety there, that there is some safety. There is a safety of their life there, because that is providing some safety aid there, and it will create a more positive and the safe environment in an organization. Next, faster response time during a medical emergency. If there is a medical emergency and we are using the first aid, we are giving the first aid facility to the employees working there, then there should be a less chances. There should be a less chances to harm their life. Next is provides employees with the transferable skills. If we should give the training to the every persons for how they can use the first aid box, so it will provide us. It will also provide the skills in every persons, and that will be beneficial for them and for their and for their families also. It will create a skills in there, that how they can protect themselves. So this is all about the workplace safety which we have done. This topics comes under the web application. So please read this topic, and in my tomorrow video I will teach you the next topic, and next week I will take your online classes, and I will tell you how I will take your Viva, and how I will take your practicals, and what are the syllabus of these. Until then, thank you and have a nice day.